Here we go again. Scramble 1, super easy. This is solved. This is 3 moves. D, R prime, D prime. This goes here and solves, and then the R prime puts it there. This is going to come down. If you notice these, this is going to come up there and be green. So if you did a U2R, the next pair, the front pair would be 3 moves, but we don't want to do that because U2R is going to put the back pair in the position of being solved, but the corner is going to be flipped, and so is the edge. So instead of U2R, we're going to do UR wide to put that down, and the second pair is still going to be nice. So like this, like that, and then the front pair, J perm, and then here, I know green's this one, so if you do UM2, you can do ULRB because you solve it into the opposite colors, and then yeah. Scramble 2, we're doing green-white, this is solved, this is here, M2 to solve those two. These two are like this, so M2, U2, R wide prime is going to set that up for the B2 insert, so this is going to do U2 and come back. This is going to go there, come back here, U2F going to be here, good. B2, then I saw this back pair, and then this front pair like that. Nicholas, I know green's on the bottom, doesn't matter which position it's in, or sorry, I messed up, it's right here. Can't really do EOLR there, and then done. Scramble 3, red, yellow, we're going to hold BL solved like this. We're going to make a half line with this and this, so it's DR, D2 to solve that. That puts this other edge in the front for the F insert, but then this is going to be in the back in a weird position, so I'm going to do, instead of DR, D2, I'm going to do DFR, D2 to bring it up here with blue, and then the this one is going to be here and then come here, so it should be pretty easy to track. So DFR, D2, and then this is here, and I'm actually going to do R2 to bring it to the top so it can be easier to solve there. Then I do R prime and then solve that back pair, or front pair, sorry, and that one. Multi-angle recognition, pretty good on that, and then we know the other ones here, so it's good arrow and 4C skip. Scramble 4, blue, white, this is solved, this is a pair in the back, this pair is also one move to solve. I'm going to solve this pair first, and then this is going to do an R, and then it's going to come here, and then we're going to do another R, and then F2, which is going to solve DR into here. This pair is pretty easy to track, so we'll do that. F2, the other pair came out nicely. Back pair, I saw the edge go into there while I was forming the first block, so you can transition there. This is going to give me 6 flip, but I don't necessarily care. When you have opposite, you want to do the ALG, because then it's U2M. Scramble 5, orange, yellow line, we have pseudo pair here, and then this. So if you do R, U prime, B prime, you solve this with respect to the center, and then you just have to insert this with L, U to L prime. This is going to flip here with the B prime and then be here, and I'll do that now. And then we can solve this pair pretty easily, and then the second pair set up nice as well. Transition to this CMLL. We got, you know, LSC, not much to say. I'm getting really lucky 4Cs. Scramble 6, lots of good options. I'll do orange, white, because it just seems more finger tricky. D2 to solve that. Then we're doing 2 pairs, this one and this one. So D2, R prime, U, R prime, F. And then this one's going to be R wide to B, but I'm going to do M2 to keep DR solved. So like this, to solve front pair. Sorry, I completely mispredicted that, and then we can still keep DR solved. Solve this front pair, solve the back pair, go like that, and then we got this not terrible, yeah. Scramble 7, we're doing green, yellow, hold that on the left, this is an F move away, this is R2F. Other pair's bad, but you can kind of bring it out at the same time as doing the F with B prime. That's going to put this here, and then I'm going to do an M prime U, and then insert into the back. Which is going to bring this up here and flip it proper again. So like this, and then that flip that proper. I saw the blue edge go down, so M2 to solve that. And then this can be solved with F moves. This is going to flip these two proper. So you got to locate those DR edges pretty quick. The other one, ULUR, so the other one's in the back. You go like that. Done. Scramble 8, we're doing red, white. Solve that with a D prime. The other pairs are this and this. So if you do D prime, F, then you set up this for the F move insert. And then U2 R prime F is going to bring that to the back with blue here for the B prime insert. This is going to be blue on top, so U2 M prime B. And then this is going to come down here and then go up here. So it's just going to do a U prime the whole time because it's going to be, sorry, no. It's going to come over here, come down here, then go here, then come up here. Yeah, no, it was right. So D prime F, U2 R prime F, M prime back prime. I think that might be the corner just went down in the back there, so I can solve it. Sorry, I was mistaken, but I can still set it up pretty nice. Cancel into an M prime there to orient that edge properly. This CMLL again. And then here we can do EOLR like that. I suck at 4C. Scramble 9, we're doing green yellow, D prime to solve that edge. Then this is in the right spot for an F insert. This is pretty easy as well. We're actually gonna solve the back pair first because we wanna, if we do R prime F, we're gonna mess up this corner. So we're gonna do it with wide moves so that this stays here. So like D prime, U prime, R wide prime, U, R wide B. It's gonna be green there, so it's just gonna be U, R2 F. And then from all that, this is gonna like come there, be there, and then gonna flip down here. So I'll show you that now. And then we could solve this, flip that, separate that pair at the same time as inserting DR. That's a really important tactic. I peeked at the bottom because I knew this was the corner, or the edge that I was looking for. So I peeked at that while inserting this, so I can insert it like this. Nicholas. And then here, you can't really do much about the arrow. Scramble 10, orange, white. This pair. We'll solve the front pair first because otherwise it's not so nice. So I'm going to do F, R, U prime, F2 to solve the front pair. That's going to put this orange here and this green top. So it's M, U prime, R back prime. You can influence this during that to make sure it stays white top. Like that. Solve the front pair while inserting DR. And then the back pair sets up nicely. Here, left-handed sexy sledge. Here, I think this was the orange one. So if we just do that, we get EOLR proper. And then 11's a little cool, green, white, solved with a D, this pair and that pair. If we start with an R, then the red one's going to be there for the nice B prime insert. R prime U R2 back prime solves the back pair while also setting up this pair to be 3-mover. So I'll show you that now. Through all that, this is going to come here, but then it's going to come here and flip up. So it's going to do an M the entire time. I'm going to influence it to do that at least. Solve this pair while inserting DR. And then back this pair. Can't do much about EOLR except normal stuff for EO. 12 has a cool line on red. If you hold BL solved, you can solve this line, half line with an R wide. And then that brings this edge up here. So it's R wide F to solve most of it. But if you notice, if you do M prime, sorry, that doesn't work. So if you do R wide F, then you can swing that around here and then solve them in the front with wide move inserts. From all that, this is just going to go to the back and then come here. So R wide F deep 2, and then you solve these two like this. And this came to the front as we predicted. I saw that other blue edge was back there, so I think if I go like this, it'll solve, but I actually flipped it and messed it up. So we can go like that, solve the other pair. This was not a good solve. I messed some things up. The red edge is in the back, so we're going to go like this and do misoriented. Wow. Ignore this. 13, we're doing a red half line on red yellow, so we're going to do UB to put the edge there, UB M prime to solve the edge with the center, and that also solves this pair at the same time. This DR is going to go here after the UBM prime, and then the it's going to flip here to here, so it's going to stay in position but flip essentially. So UM prime, UBM prime, and then this, and then you can bring DR out, solve the back pair, solve the front pair, CMLL. This is automatic EOLR because it's solved opposite, EOLRB, sorry. 14, we're doing blue-yellow. It's pretty finger tricky. D to solve DL. This pair and that pair, we could either solve back pair first or front pair. Back pair is better because it preserves the front pair, and we can deal with this and flip it. So I'm going to do DR U prime B2, and this 2 is just R prime U2 R prime, and then we can do R wide prime to flip this proper. So like this, that, separate those two from each other, and then the front pair is pretty nice. Smooth into CMLL because multi-angle on that. Green's in the back, so I can go like this. Done. Scramble 15, pretty obvious line on green. You just need to move this out of the way and then solve it. So from this angle, if you hold this solved, it's D2 R wide prime back prime D. That'll bring this D2 here, R wide prime back prime D. It's this here misoriented for DR, and we have to bring it out. And This pair is actually going to be solved because D2 is going to bring it up here, and this corner is going to match with that edge. And then once we bring this up, we have to do a U to preserve it. So I'll show you that now. Like this. And then that second pair sets up nice. Very nice first half of the solve there. Smooth finish. Scramble 16, we can also see pretty deep into the solve. So we see this line and this that we're going to use. So it's R prime F D2. The other pair is right here and right here. And what's going to happen is this is going to go here, orange. So I have to do an R prime. And then I'm going to move this out of the way first. So U prime, R prime, M prime, back prime. This, through all that, is going to stay here, essentially. And we can sort that out with this, which is preserved. So U prime, R prime, F, D2, and then U prime, R prime, M prime, back prime. Sorry, it wasn't preserved. It got broken there, but we would have been looking at that anyways. So we can flip that to orient the edge again for that second pair, and CMLL. They're both on bottom. When they're both on bottom, you want to do this in a way that places one of them into the opposite. This is the orange one, so sorry, this is the red one. So if we do it from this angle, we're going to place the red one into the orange corners, which is EOLRB, like that. Scramble 17, we're doing green-white. We have this 2-mover, M prime U wide. Then the other pair is this, it's U, it's just R prime U prime B2. This is going to go down and come up and be oriented after the B2. And then this pair is going to, this pair that we can track right here is just going to, this is going to come up there, and then R prime U prime back 2 is just going to put this here. This will come back, so it's an R to solve them. So we have to do R to solve the front pair, then the blue-white edge is going to be there. So it's R, U, R2, U prime, R wide, U, R wide prime. So I essentially plan most of this here. So I'll show you that now. Like that, and then the back pair, anti-soon, this bad arrow. 18, pretty obvious line on green yellow. This with that is U prime, and then D prime to solve that one for the corner line. For the edge line, you essentially just have to move this out of the way and insert this into the back. And then from all that, the DR is going to go back here and then come here with the D2. So I'll show you that now. So like this. Tracking these, we can pretty easily go like this to solve that square, and then find where that edge is. Here we saw these two don't match, so it's this one, and LSC, not much to say. Scramble 19, we're doing red-yellow, we're holding that solved, solving this one for a half line and preserving that pair while setting up to be better. So if we do D, like R wide, the solution for this is D, R wide prime, F prime, R prime, D, but that's going to break this. So if we insert an U, then it's going to bring it here and actually going to flip up here for a 1-move insert. All of that is going to do an F prime D to this, so it'll be solved, and we'll do that now. So like this, didn't see much except this pair right now, so I guess I'll go like this and then solve this pair. So very 2-gen, CMLL, bad arrow. Scramble 20, we're doing red, yellow, DF to solve that. The other pair is this one with that, so U2, M prime, B prime. This is really easy to track. This will just come up here and go there. This will flip back to blue on top. This will be here, so we can solve them right after. So DF, U2, M back prime, solving this like this. Got a bad pair for the second one. U prime, I'll go like that, so I can do 21 blue white. I'm going to start with an R wide prime D prime because I want to set this one up to be in the good B prime position. The other one's here, so it's R wide prime D prime R U prime R2 F. That'll put this here, so it's U prime R2 B prime. This will essentially just do a lot of jazz on the right hand side, so we'll see what we can do with it. Yep, and then flip that up. With this front pair was pretty easy. Bring this up for that type of insert that preserves stuff. This is that angle, so I'll do this alg. Both are on bottom, can't do anything about it. 22, we're doing red-white. We're going to solve that with a D prime. The pairs are this and that. So I'm going to do D prime and actually solve the front pair first with R wide prime, R prime, so that I flip this to the back for the B prime insert. And then from all that, this is just do a B prime. So like this. We saw what color these two were, so this is pretty easy pair first. The other one's in the back. This is the algae you should be using for this. These two for EOLR, like that. 23, we can see pretty far. This 2, U, R2, D2, that'll bring this here, so it's F prime, U, M prime, F prime. But I'm going to do R wide, so it puts that edge on the bottom, and we can flip that corner. So U, R2, D2, F prime, U, R wide, F prime. Go like this, so I flip that corner and solve that pair, misorient that edge. Go like this. I'm going to do an R wide move, so I can, actually, never mind, I lied. We're going to do UM for 6 flip repertoire, so you can solve it directly. 24, we're doing this with this, so it's F2, U wide 2, but I want to do a U first, so that this can come down here, and then this will be over there, so it's R2F, and then this is going to go there, and then come here, and then be fine. So we'll do that, U, F2, U2, R2F. We saw this pair first, flip it, line it up. This one, you can either do R prime and then U2, U2 gen, or you can go that, which I prefer. And then here, you get an EO skip, that's in the back, so you can go like this. 25 sucks, we'll do red, yellow, blue, yellow, this, RMD, this pair pretty easy in the front. This is pretty easy to track, won't really move much. I did some unnecessary moves there. Back pair, front pair, soon. This will automatically do EO, but we want to do it from the right angle. If we do it from here, we will solve, if we do it from here, nope, I'm not so good at this. Yeah, if we do it from here, we're going to do it right. So then we get these opposites, so it's ELRB. 26, red, yellow line, we have these two already. These two are pseudo pair. This is like that, so it's FD2 and then L move stuff. From all that, this isn't really going to move at all. So FD2, U prime, L2, U2, L to solve that. There's probably a better angle to do that from. Probably ask Dwayne. D prime, we saw this pair, which is going to turn out nice when we go like this, and then the back pair. Can't really do anything here. 27, one mover there, and then this one's pretty easy. We're going to do U prime RM, and that's just going to move that here and then bring it back. This is going to go there in the back, so let's see where the corner for that is going to go there and then stay there essentially. So in solving this, we're actually going to bring that corner to the top. So like this, and then we remembered where that edge was. Solve that, preserve EO. 28, red, white, F prime. Well, this one. If we do F prime, U2, M prime, then we set both edges up for a nice insert, and then this is going to come out. So flip that edge, bring that edge up for 2 gen. This CMLL, nothing to say here. Should have skipped dots. Red, blue with this one for a half line with this one, U prime, R2, F prime, D2. That's going to flip this red here. This is going to come down, so it's R wide, F prime. And then from all that, this is going to flip here, go there, come up and solve actually. This is going to stay on top. This is going to come on top too, so we'll do the front pair first. So this, and then that front pair that we saw, canceling into the back pair with wide moves. This I'm going to preserve EO because we have a good arrow. 30, orange, yellow, this pair, this one. If you do U prime, R prime, you set this pair up nice. So U prime, R prime, D2, and then solve the front pair, solve the back pair. This is going to come up. That came up. We saw that edge go down red, so we're going to solve it as red. And then we saw that edge go down blue, so we know it's red when we bring it M2. And then this with that, if I do U prime, M2, then we get this better case. 31, red, white, that pair, this pair. If you solve the front pair first, you'll preserve the back pair. So U prime, R wide prime, and then the continuation's obvious. This is going to come up and then go up again. So this, U2. I saw that was orange, so if I do R wide 2, we solved that. We saw that was blue, so we do wide move to bring it up. This, if I do an R wide here, I'm going to flip these up, but I don't want to because I'd rather take something like that, which wasn't bad, I guess. 32, red, yellow, D to solve that. This pair solved these two, so I'm going to do R prime D actually, so that we get that edge there for a B insert, and then this is going to come up. We can just flip that later. This is going to stick around, not really move much. Pair, we can track this one. Pretty easy to track. We can actually go like that and solve it faster. Bring that edge up to solve, J perm, these two we're going to do. So this is going to be solved opposite, and we have ELR misoriented, like this, ELRB. 33 green, yellow, this one's D2, and then we have two pairs, so we'll solve the back one first, because it'll be like green, orange here with wide moves. What we'll do is we'll preserve this here after the U prime, and then this green, red is just going to flip to be green here, so it's red, green, RMF. This is just going to come here, so RMF, we saw this pair, so we'll solve that first, and then front pair is easier. We know it's on bottom somewhere, so it doesn't matter where it is. We go like that and we get ELR. Should have done dot skipping. I suck at seeing that. 34, I don't like this. Orange, white. We'll just do two pairs. MU, R prime F for the front one, and then R prime, B prime, R, etc. for the back one. This is going to be on top. Or we can make it on top like that, and then this pair, and then that pair in the front here like this. If I do a U prime, we can do ELR, B. 35, red, white, U prime, R prime, D prime, and then the other one is just M2. And I'm going to do M2 because it's easier to track this and it's just better for finger tricks. So I'm just going to like do a RU prime, R prime, like this, and then we track this properly. And I know if I do that, we solve it. This is the right one, like that. And we know that doesn't do anything, so we know exactly what we're about to get here. If you do that, then you get misoriented ELRB. Boom. 36, we're doing blue, yellow, half line, D to solve that one, R, U, F prime. And we're actually going to do R first because we want to bring this to the top. And this will be red, this will be blue on there, and that's a pretty easy insert. And from all that, this is going to stay on the top, I'm pretty sure. Like this. And we can actually add another R to solve DR directly. This is the edge, this is the other edge, so I know this is going to be a really nice second block. Like that, and then nothing here. 37, orange, white, that one with this, and that's solved. So I'm going to preserve this here because after a D prime, it'll be just a one mover. So we'll do like RU stuff to get that there. This is going to go here and then come back here so it doesn't move. And then this red stuff's going to be on top. This will also be pretty good. So let's see it. Yeah, red stuff was better, like that. And then I'm going to do it R wide so I don't get 6 flip. And then red's in the back since I can kind of see this is blue. So we want the red one to be an opposite, so UM2 for ELRB. 38, red, white, this pair, this one. We're going to solve that pair like this from this angle, RU prime F, R wide 2. And then this is going to be there so we can deal with it in a minute. This blue-orange pair is going to stay mostly on top. And then we can deal with it. So R, U prime, F, R2, U wide. And then we can flip the corner. So we save ourselves a trigger and then go like this. Orange. So if we do U prime, it's going to be solved in here. We want to do U, so it's solved opposite for ELRB. A lot of options here. I'll do green, white, hold that stationary, solve a half line with this center and this corner, this edge. So this one's already ready. So if I do R2, F, R wide, then we're good. And then this is just going to go, other pairs there. This is just going to go there, be in the back. It'll pop back up here once we insert this. But if I do that insert, then it solves directly, UR, and then there's that one. This is going to give us a good, so I'm going to cancel like this into ELRB. 40 kind of sucks. We're just going to do orange, yellow. We're going to do U2 R wide to get the center oriented and then move it there with U wide prime. That'll put both the edges, this one and that one, on the front and back for F and B prime inserts, and the corners will be here and on the top. So like this, and then solve the front one, solve the back one. DR, we saw this really sucks unless we go like that and then go like this. Here can't really do much about anything really. 41, orange, white. This is kind of weird, but if you solve the other pair first, that'll be nice. So we're going to do F, and then we're going to do a U move to move this out of the way, kind of, to preserve it. And then this is going to be really nice, so you'll see it in a second. So F, U, R2, U prime, B. And then we have this pair, RF. And then we're going to solve this one. Sorry. We're going to solve this one. And then that back one sets up nice. 42, we're going with something finger tricky. This orange, white, this one, that one, U2, the back insert. This one's going to come here and then go there. And then this is just going to go there. Solve that front one, cancel into the other way around, whatever I said. This might give me good arrow. Never mind, give me a bad one. Wow. Ignore this. 43, orange, yellow, D prime, but we're going to do LD prime to get that edge in a good spot. So LD prime, RB prime. And then this 2 will be on the right side, and the edge is going to be oriented properly. This is going to stick to everything like that. Extra R prime to solve that. We saw the back pair first, separate them, solve them. We saw the blue was there, so we can do that. And then we can flip this like that to do EOLR. 44, orange line here, this. We're going to do RU2, R prime, D2 to get this corner there and pair these two, and then it's U prime, R wide. This is not going to move until the end, so it's just going to do R, D prime. It should be there, and then we'll do that. And then solving that DR we saw, solving back pair, solving front pair, Nicholas. We saw that this is the orange. This isn't solved in opposite, so this is EOLRB direct, and then 45, green, yellow, not very good. We'll solve the back pair first with U prime, R wide prime, just to flip this and get those in the back there, and then the edge will be oriented, corner will be green, and then we can deal with this in a second. So like this, and then extra R prime to solve that. We saw this front pair, back pair, sorry, and then that one, and then go like this. Here we can do misoriented EOLR like that. 46, I don't like it that much, but we're going to do R2D and then FU prime F2 for the blue one, and then this is going to stay there essentially, which I don't really like, but it is what it is. Bring it to the top, cancel into that pair, bring this up regardless because I didn't know what it was, and then flip so we don't have a 6 flip. We're going to do M2U prime to get this better EOLR. Could have skipped dots there, I've messed that up 3 times. 47 is pretty cool, blue, red, blue, yellow first. So we have this and this, which can solve a line in the back there with R wide, D prime, R wide to preserve that, and then D2. And then at the same time, we can track this. So it's actually just going to come here, go there, and then be solved. We can also track this pair, the red, green. So R wide, D prime, R wide is going to flip it red here, and then D2 is going to be red in the back, and then it's not going to be affected by second pair. This is just going to come up and be red here, so it's going to be an M move to solve. So after I finish the first block, it's R wide prime U R wide. So like this, that, and then that's a very good second block, or even a first 2 blocks. .48 sort of cool. We're going to do an E move, so it's this, and these two. So we'll do R wide prime E to solve the center with the DL, and then B, and then we're gonna have to do U prime F2 to solve this. This is gonna be here and then there. So we'll bring it to the top in a second, like that, and then that solved the pair for us. And the second pair is nice too. Anti-soon, can't really do much about EOLR. 49, we're doing this with this, so U prime, you can either solve it in the back or in the front. I prefer to do it in the front here because that's going to flip the second pair into a better position, solvable by 1 move. This will come down here and be there. F prime is going to solve it actually. So we go like this. I'll add an R move here because just for finger tricks, sometimes I do that in two-handed, and then I can solve this pair first, M prime, and then second pair like that. This case, these two, you separate them like this. 50 sort of weird. I don't think I've ever done this before, but we have orange, white with this and that. Obvious solution is like a half line DU R prime D prime, but that second pair sucks. So I'm actually going to do like M2 F prime R2 F and then B2. From all that, this is going to go there and then just be in the bottom, misoriented. So M2 F prime R2 F B2 like this. Orient some edges, go like that, solve that second pair. Second block sort of sucked there. I'll solve this like this because I feel like getting kind of 4 edges. This, that, you go like this to give you one of this case, and then you can do misoriented EOLR. 51, blue, white, this, these two, this, that one. So it's D prime, and then I'm going to do R prime, U prime, back 2 for the other one, and then this will be up there blue, so UR2F. This is going to do a U prime and then a U again. And then I can do U2 to flip that corner green. I know this is the other edge I need. Even if it wasn't, the other one was, readily accessible. Solve this like that. Blue has to be in the back. Sorry, it's right here. This was a bad one. If I go like, never mind, I'm not going to be fancy here. I'll just go like this. ELR. 52 sort of cool. We can solve both pairs at once for green, yellow, these three, and then that one. So if I do R prime U, R wide, M prime U, M, you get both pairs. This is just going to do an F prime, and this is going to stay somewhere convenient, I feel. So we go like this, like that, like that. That's in the back, and it went down blue, so I have to do M2. And then the other pair, I saw the corner go down in the back there. This is automatically going to EOLR. 53, obvious, red, white, R prime, D2. I'm going to do R wide prime, so I flip this to be oriented and then solve that pair. This is going to go here, come up, be blue. The blue edge that goes with it is going to be here, and then it's going to be here, blue. So then after R2, it's going to be orange top. So I have to separate them so they're orange, blue, opposite. So we go like this, and then we tracked this orange, white. So if we go like that, anti-soon, M2 again to get a good EOLR from that. 54 is a cool line. I think Fami would be proud. So we go like this, these three. So I'm going to do like R, U wide prime, R wide, U wide prime, R wide prime, U, and then B, R prime. So you'll see it in a second, but this is going to be on the top somewhere. Like this, and then I think this is the one I need, so I can go like this, flip the corner, go like that. There, this is going to EOLR B because it's going to be solved opposite, like that. 55, very cool. Blue line, you can either do like U, R2, so, these, this, that, this, that. You can do U, R2, B, D prime, but that's going to break that pair, and there's no good way to preserve it. So the better way is to do D, B prime to put that in and flip this blue. So D, B prime, and then just R prime, U prime, R, but we can do R wide prime to solve this. So D, B prime, R wide prime, U prime, R, like this. And then we already have a free pair because we planned it. The other one's going to form free as well, like this. I'll do like that so I get 4 edges. 56, we're doing this with this and this, so it's M prime U wide, and then I'm going to insert a U2 before bringing this up with R2, so I solve DR at the same time, and then we can track further. This is going to be in the back somewhere. It's going to flip up and be green there, I'm pretty sure, and then this is going to be on the top somewhere. Like that, so it's set up really nice. And is there a way for me to preserve both? I don't think so. I would have just done that and then that. Here, bad CMLL. I think that's orange, so I'm going to go like this, and I was right. Missed another dot skip. 57, red line, green in the back, blue. We're going to do D2F to solve, and then we just have this edge with that corner, so U prime R wide 2 stuff. So we'll do that now. Like that, and then didn't really track DR because it sucked, and then back pair like that, again same EOLR like that. 58, blue white L D prime, but I'm gonna do here R Y D prime, these two that. It's a pretty common pattern. We're just gonna solve this while doing 2 R primes and bringing that to the top and flipping it here. It's gonna be here, and then you flip it to the top and you do it there. So like this, and I saw this was red here, so I know I have a good pair. And then R wide M prime to solve that one, like this, cancel into that because I knew that was coming. I missed another dot skip. 59, red, yellow, D prime to solve that. Then we have this pair, which is going to come like here, and then this one. So D prime U, and then we can either solve front pair, back pair first, but we'll do back pair first because it's better. So for D prime and then R prime U, R wide B, and then the other one's just R wide U, R wide prime F prime. This is going to pretty much stay here, so I'll show you that. We can solve the front pair, orient that edge, solve the back pair, like this. These two, separate them like that for EOLR. 60, blue, white, U prime, R wide, F prime, so that we separate these two. This will be blue here, this will be orange there, so it's R prime U, R wide B. This is going to come up here, be solved there, and then we can do an R prime. Both pairs for second block are going to suck. This is going to be white on top. This is going to be like paired together in a weird way. So we can go like this, like that, and then I'll go solve this pair first, and that pair. Anti-soon. I don't know where the blue is, but it doesn't really matter, I think. No, I think it's right here, so I can go like that, and then 61, weird red yellow, this with this and that, half line FRY2 D prime. That's going to put this here, this is going to flip and be red here, so it's F prime U M prime F prime. This is going to go here, and come yellow top, so I'll do that now. Like that. I don't like either pair, but I'll just go like this. Make them both nice. These don't match, so it's this one. EOLR. 62, green, yellow, we're going to do this one, but the other pair's here. So if I do R2B prime, this will come up here, this will be red there, so it's R2. This is just not going to move, basically, because R2 and then R prime, R prime. So like this, that, solve that pair, solve this pair, and then commutator, cancel into EOLRB. 63, blue, white, that's a one move pair, but we're not going to do it first. We're going to do the other one first. Actually, we can do it first. So if you do L, D prime, and then R, R wide back prime, then you get everything done basically, and this will go in the right spot. So L, D prime, R, R wide back prime, U, F prime. This pair is pretty easy. That pair is pretty easy. Anti-soon will give good arrow that we can cancel into. 64, one move square there. These two, I'll do an R2 before the D to put this here and then there. U2 RB prime, this will come up. Can I track anything else? Probably not in inspection time. This is gonna be stuck on that, so we can deal with it. This is gonna be there. Sorry, it's gonna be there with green. Okay, so like this. I completely messed that up, but that's fine. We recover and keep going. Like this, they're both on bottom, so M prime, so EO is actually one move here, and then you just solve it. 65, red, white, we're going to solve the center first. You can either do R wide prime or R. I prefer to do R because it's going to set up this pair nice, so R, U wide, R wide prime, and then B, we'll solve the back pair while putting this red here, ready for an RF insert. This will be here with green, so you do FRF to solve, and then from all that, this is going to solve here and then be there. So you go like this, and then you get DR solved. Oh, did I forget an M move in there somewhere? Yeah, my bad, I did an extra whatever, something move, so like this, that, and then pairs suck, so just bring that stuff out. And then here, I saw this was red, so I can go like this. 66, blue, white, that's solved, UF2, and then this pair is just either RU2 or M. And I prefer to do M because that'll flip this to the top. So U F2, M, R wide prime, back prime. We can flip this corner while bringing DR down. And then the other pair is going to preserve CMLL, which I saw was this one. And then the green's in the back, so I can go like this for EOLR. I finally saw the dot skip. 67 sucks, we'll do blue, white. Holding that on left, you can do R wide. So the pieces are here, 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 and in the back there. So we can do R wide, U wide prime to solve the center and set these two up for U2, R wide 2F. But if we insert a U prime in the middle of that, we can solve the other pair as well. This is going to come here and then there, and then we can do an R to make sure it stays there. So like this. Sorry, that was completely seen wrong. I can't speak in cube at the same time apparently, but ignore this solve. That was pretty terrible. 68, we're doing red, white. This is like this. I don't like it at all, so I'm going to hold it from this angle and do like R wide prime, R prime, D prime, F. And then the other pair is just in the back, so like R2, U prime, R, B prime. And then from all that, DR is going to do some dancing on the right side, and then we can avoid messing it up. So like this. And then we can do a U to solve that in the back, and then free pair, easy oriented edge. This case, if we do a U prime, we get a ULR. 69, we have this, and we just need to insert the edge, which is there. So you can either do like dm2d prime or dry2. ry2 is better because it'll bring this here for a red insert. This is going to be up there, so it's r2. This is going to actually solve from that. It's going to be right there, and it's going to be up there again. We can track both pairs. They're pretty easy. This is just going to do dr2 r2, so it's going to be like bad in the back. This isn't going to really move at all. So the edge with it is right here, and it's going to go there, come back, and then it's going to be right here. So with green, so it's a U2 to solve. I can actually plan the whole first two block here. So green here, so it's U2, R, U prime, R2, U, R, and then this pair is just going to do a D, so it's R, U prime, R. Okay, you'll see what I mean. So holding like this. Wow, I royally messed that up because I forgot about orientation and DR. So yeah, I almost had it there. I should have inserted an R2. So it should have been U2, R prime, U2, R2. Okay, my mistake there. I'll redo it. Okay, so the mistake I made here is I forgot that another R2 brings this to the top. So essentially you go like this, and then like that instead. Okay. This is right here, so you can flip it here for ELRB. 70, we have orange, yellow, these. If you do an L prime in the start of this, then it becomes a lot easier. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to connect with the center. We have to do just like a R prime move or an R to prevent it from flipping up with the B insert. So something like this. Solve it there. That's going to come up like that. And then just sexy sledge soon. And here we have these two. So for misoriented EOLR, like that. 71, easy line, F to solve those with this and kind of orient that. F R wide prime, D2, and then insert this here, D prime. This is just do an R prime, so let's do that. We'll solve that front pair, and then the back pair was free. This might give a good arrow, it did, and then we go like this, done. 72, red, yellow, D2 to solve that, free pair there, D2F to solve them. This corner is going to come here and then flip up to be yellow, and then this edge is going to be right here with red, so we can do U prime, R wide prime, U prime, R back prime. This is just going to come here and then be here, so we can flip that corner and solve it with this edge, and then this one right here. This is kind of useless right there. 73, a lot of options, none are incredible. We're doing green, yellow. This is that edge, D, and then this is like this. So we'll do D, R wide back prime, and then this pair is like this, so it's U, R, F2, U, R, U, F2. For DR, it's just going to stay on the top. It's gonna be there. So we'll do that now. We got a free pair out of it, and then we solve that other one. Like this. This is going to be EOLR if you just move this and flip it. Dot skip. 74, green, yellow, finger tricks are nice. So we're going to do R prime UB to solve that pair and also put this down for an insert. Instead of doing UMF, we're going to do like U prime R prime F2 to solve that one. And then this pair right here. And then that pair there. This is going to give me a line, arrow. This is just going to be, dot skip here. 75, we're doing red, blue. We're going to do it from this angle. So you can either do like D prime RF from here, but that second pair sucks, or you can do like D2 R prime D, and that's what we're going to do, D2 R wide prime D, because we can insert a U prime to bring this edge down and over there, so it's ready for like an F2 insert with this corner, and then the F2 is going to solve DR. So like that, and then U to orient that edge while solving DR, and then that's the other pair. Go like this. Here I would honestly just cancel like that. 76, very nice, 2 move square on green, and then U prime M prime U2 to solve the other one. Yeah, not much else to say. DR is going to flip up. And I was tracking that red, blue. It saw it was in the back. And then the edge is here for the other pair. Like that. This alg for this. EOLRB automatic. Done. 77, obvious green, white with this and that in the back. So like R, D, and then the other pairs here. So like R D U prime, R wide B prime, R wide F prime. From all that, this is just going to come up here like that. Solve that back pair, solve the front pair into this. I know the blues are going to be solved, so it's not that bad. Dot skip. 78, cool line on green. We can hold this solved. We have this pseudo pair, that. So it's like B2, R prime, U prime, M prime, D. But I'm going to insert a U prime in there and then do a wide move. So I can flip this. So like B2, U prime, R prime, U prime, M prime, D. And then I'd probably do that and insert that like this. I don't know where the green is. Nice. 79, very nice. The DL red white can be solved with a D. Free pair, one move pair. If you do R prime as a pre-move before the D, you'll set this up for a one move insert with B prime, and also setting this up for a one move pair. So R prime, D, U prime, B prime, and then this will be here ready for R wide F, and then before the F we can do a U to solve DR. Or sorry, R U F. I have no idea what's going on here. I think this might be the right edge, and I was wrong. So I know this has to be the right edge for the other one. Like that, and the other one's in the back. Nicholas, and I know obviously Nicholas preserves, so this and that, one move EOLR. Couldn't really skip dots there. 80 is obvious block on red white like this. I'm gonna do like D2 R wide F, but I'm gonna insert a U prime to get that down there. This is gonna come up here, so it's U2 R B prime, and then this is just gonna be stuck there. So like this. Bring it to the top. I saw the green go down, so I'm going to solve it like this. This has to be that other edge. And then edges are there in the back, so EOLR is obvious. 81 is pretty cool. What I'm going to do is green-white while tracking this pair. We're solving that. So it's UF prime to solve. And then the DR is there and it's going to come up, so you can solve that pair actually while doing everything else pretty much. So you go like this, and then you go like that, and then an extra R wide to bring that edge up. And I'll do this like this because I think it might give me good arrow, which it did. 82 really sucks, so I'm just going to do green white. It's a D to solve that. I'm going to do L prime first and also an R prime, U prime, R to put that there so it solves. And then that's pretty obvious. This is just going to come to the top, I guess. Like that. There. Not too bad. 83, both green pairs. This one, D. I'll solve this one first. D, R2, U prime, B. And then just R2, F. This is going to do R2, R2, so it's not going to move. And yeah. Back pair is oriented, front pair like that. I'll do preserved so I can keep the good arrow, EOLRB arrow actually. 84, we're doing this orange-yellow line, so I'm going to do D prime, L prime, D2. Insert a U prime in there, so we set this corner up to be here orange, and we can solve it with the blue in the back, and we can also solve DR while we're doing that. So like this, like that, and then we saw this. And then this pair sucks. Sorry, that was the right angle. Can we do EOLRB here? So we want to solve this corner's opposite. So if we go like that, sorry, if we go like that, we get EOLRB. Can't skip dots. 85, we will just do the red-white. So it's like R prime D2 UB, but we want to insert a U move to move this out of the way so that the other one, or I'll just do M U R prime. So that this comes green, comes back here with green, and then it's just like easy insert. This will just come up here like that. This will solve automatically. This is the other pair, so I have to flip the corner like that. I saw it's orange there, so can't do anything about it. 86 is cool. Blue, this one. So it's U prime R wide prime F, obviously. And then for the other pair, it's going to be like this. You can either do U R wide B or U prime R B prime. And the U prime R is much preferred because it's going to solve DR and also that pair. So I'll show you that. Like this. Flipping that edge. Like this. It doesn't matter where the green is on the bottom, you have to do that regardless for EOLR. 87 is a green line, but it's not very finger tricky, but it solves DR, so I'm fine with it. It's right here. So I'm going to do like R prime UM to pair these up. That's going to put this one in the back. So it's R prime UM B prime, and then another R wide prime and D prime. That's going to bring this here, then here, then here, then here, then here solved. So I'll show you that. R prime UM B prime, R wide prime D prime. Both pairs sort of suck. I think it's better to solve this one though. I lied, that was pretty bad. Both edges are on bottom, everything sucks. Even UFUB sucks here, so... 88, very easy to see the first two blocks. We have this with that RYD that sets up this for FUF prime. RYD solves DR, and then we have this pair, which doesn't move, actually. This is just going to come up here. This is going to go there and then come back here and be orange. So it's RUR prime U2, RUR prime to solve. And then from all that, this orange edge is going to stay there. And this is going to be orange on top. So I'll show you RYD FUF prime. I actually lied, it stays white on top. And then this alg, red is right here, I think. So you flip it up like that and then do that type of arrow. 89 red line, we're gonna go this. If you do R prime, R wide prime, D prime, U prime, you solve this with that and set this up here, as well as having this here. So another R wide prime is gonna put it there for a B prime to solve. This, if you add, if you do it all with wide moves, it stays in the back. So the B prime is gonna do it proper, and we'll go do that now, like this. Or sorry, yeah, like this. I messed up DR tracking there, but it's fine because we got a free pair, 2 free pairs like that. EO is solved, done. 90 is obvious, red, white. These two, R2 U prime, M prime, D. That one, R wide prime, F prime. This will just bring this here. And then we saw that that was blue, so we can solve it like this. I'll do an R wide, so I bring this up here, so figure out what it is, and then solve that. I don't remember my soon multi-angles. This will automatically EOLR since this is solved opposite. EOLRB, sorry, if you do U2, like that. Why am I missing it? I'm going to redo this. Okay, so I messed this up since I missed a U prime in the first block. It's R prime, U prime, R prime, M prime. So, like that. And then we solve this. And then that. And then we get a different CMLL. And then we get this the same but opposite EOLR if you go like that. Dot skip. 91, green, white, LU, L prime, U prime, and then that one solve right here, and then R prime, U, F prime. This will just come here. Actually, I'll do R prime, U prime, R2, F, so it can come back there. Like this, and then we saw that that was blue, so we can go like this, and the front pair is oriented. I hate that CMLL. This, if you do U prime, it's solved the same, which is bad. We want to do U, so it's solved opposite for EOLRB. 92 from this angle, M prime, D prime solves the blue and the other blue, and then RF2 solves DR. What can we track other than that? This pair is pretty nice after it, so like that, and then the back pair is like that. There, this is the red one, so the blue's in the back, like that. 93 sucks, I'm doing red, yellow, D to solve DR, this is U2 to solve, and then R prime, UF prime. This with this one is just like, you know, flip this, solve it in the back. This should be there, so like this, that, and then I don't know where I need, I think this might be the right one that I need. So I'm gonna go like this, and I was right. And then I hate this pair, like that. F sexy F prime, give me good arrow like this, and then 94, we're doing red, white. This is F prime. And then you can either do like D R2 or you can do F prime R2. I'm going to do F prime R2 because it sets the other pair up nice. And then before that last R prime, I'm going to do a U prime. Before the F, I'm going to do a U2 so that the blue edge goes back there and it's M prime B prime like this. And then I saw that that was there, so I was just going to flip up like that. Can't really do much here except orient that edge and then solve that pair. I hate this case. EOLR, flip that, bring that down. 95, we're doing green-white. If we just do D prime, both pairs suck. It's here and there. If you do D prime, both pairs suck. If we hold it here and do like LR D prime, then both edges are in like good spots. They'll be orange here and red there. So we're going to do LR D prime and then solve the front one first with U2 R2 F, and then the back one with R2 B prime. And that's going to put this there and then there. So like this, like that. And since we put that there, I'm going to solve the front pair and the back pair like that. I'm going to go like, never mind, I'll just go like this for CMLL. And then EOLR like that. 96, we're doing blue line like this, blue yellow. So this, that, this. So it's just U prime R, U, D2, R, D2. And I'm going to do an R wide to bring this up here. And then this is going to stick to, the corner is going to stick to this. This green that goes with that is going to come here and then stay here. So I have to flip this to be green top while I'm doing second block. Like this, and then flip it green top so I can pair it there. The other corner has to be there, the edge has to be in front of me, so it's like that. Solve those, bad arrow. 97, I don't really like, so I'll just do green, white like this. The pieces are this, that, that, that. So we notice L, U2B can solve a line, but I also want to solve that pair, so I'm going to do L, U, R2, UB, and then D prime, blah, blah, blah. This is going to stay on top. Like that. We can solve this like this, and we saw that edge was red in the back, so we can go like that. Hate that case as well. Here we can do some EOFB like this, and then solve them there. And then here we can skip dots. Sorry, I messed that up. Yeah. 98, D prime to solve those, and then we can do R wide prime U2 R2 F to solve this. That'll bring this up here. And then these will stay together, the reds will stay together as well. So like this, we can go like that, flip that into the back to solve here. This case, I hate this EOLR. Let's see if we can do EOFB. We can if we go like this with these two, and then there. 99 really sucks. Red, white, D to solve D. DL, and then this pair, that pair. I'll just do like R wide prime U2 R prime F, R wide U2 R2B. This is gonna go over there. So, or sorry, B prime. So it's gonna come to the top, and then this pair first, and then that pair. I'll do U2. Give myself an arrow here. It's a good arrow actually. One move EOLR.